All right, so let's start with the weights. All right, feet underneath your hips, collarbones wide, and we're gonna start with a side bend, letting one arm get heavier. Exhale, navel to spine, and stand up. Other way, inhale, over. Exhale, connect to your abdominals to restack the spine. And again, inhale, over. Equal weight on both feet. Navel into the spine and restack. Let your head tip over. One more time each side. Inhale, over. Exhale, lift. Standing tall, let's take some big shoulder rolls. Really exaggerate that movement. Lifting the shoulders up as high as you can, draw them back, down and forward. Reverse. All right, let's bend your arms to 90 degrees. Little squeeze in your shoulder blades and we'll rotate the arms out and in. Rotating the upper arms within your shoulder sockets. Equal weight in between the front and back of your feet. Make sure all your toes are touching the floor, spreading the toes out wide. Option to add a head turn, little neck stretch. Four more. All right, rotate your arms out and we'll hold here. Turn your palms backward and we're gonna reach your arms out toward the sides, not quite to straight, and then pull your elbows back in. And again, reaching your knuckles out to the side walls and pull your elbows into your ribs. Keep turning the palms back. Rotating the upper arms and the lower arms. Three more. Elbows to the ribs one more time. Out, elbows in, and release the arms down. Palms facing forward. And let's take your arms out to the sides and lower down. Slide your shoulder blades down as you lift the arms up. No higher than shoulder height. You can always take the arms lower, maybe not lifting as high. Option to stand on one leg. Two more here. All right, stand on both feet, and we're gonna do the same thing, but now taking your arms forward. And back down. Slide your shoulder blades down to raise the arms up. You can always make the movement smaller if you need for your shoulders, and maybe stand on the other leg. Shoulder blades down to raise the arms up. Lift through the crown of your head, zip up through your abdominals. Two more. And let's stand on 2 feet. Feet sit spun distance or wider. And we're gonna fold at the hips and knees, take the arms behind you, and then stand up, arms come down by your sides. And again, press the arms back as you sit back, and arms by your hips as you stand. Squeeze the shoulder blades, collarbones wide. This time we'll squat down to 2 legs and then stand up on 1 leg. Squat down to 2 legs and stand up on 1 leg. Down to 2, up to 1. Let's press the arms back, squat down on 2 legs, tricep press, bend your elbows and press back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Navel to spine. 4 more. And we'll stand all the way up. Let's set those weights down. And we'll take a few big arm circles. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, reach behind you and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Reverse that. Reach back behind you and up. Forward and down. Last one. Okay, let's step your feet out wide. Wide parallel, hands to the hips, and we're going to tip from one leg to the other. Maybe finding a little suspension or a little balance. Keep the same distance between your feet. And we'll find our balance on one side, little circles of your free leg. Stabilize your pelvis.
So there was a complaint.
Reverse. Out to the side, and now tap your toes to the floor and lift up. Lower and lift. Four more. And we'll go to the other side. Find your balance on the second side, collarbones wide, little circles of your free leg. Reverse. Lift to the side, and now lower, tap the floor, lift to the side. Tap the floor, lift side, lower and lift. 3, 2, 1, and we'll squat, or we'll step down to 2 feet. We're gonna turn the feet out. You could do this with or without weights. All right. If you're holding the weights, we'll bring the ends of your weights together. If you're not holding weights, hands can be at your hips. And we're gonna squat down and stand up, maybe lifting those weights up to your chin. Inhale, lower and squat. Exhale, lift and stand. Sumo squats here. Wide sits bones as you sit. Narrow the sits bones, lift your pelvic floor and stand. Option to lift your heels at the top and then lower the heels and squat down. So a little bit of balance up on the toes and lower down. Zip up through your pelvic floor and abdominals. Keep the back straight. Three more. And we're going to squat down and hold. You can do this with or without the weights, palms in, open out to the sides and lower down. Lift your arms out and lower. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Open the chest. 4 more. And we'll set those weights down, stand all the way up. We'll come to a wide parallel, toes and knees point forward, hands to your hips. Big hip circles, big yawn for your hip joints. Reverse. Okay, let's have some space in front of you. We're gonna go down and up. Feet sit bone distance or wider, collarbones wide. We'll come through a squat, fold at your hips and knees, and then take your hands down to the floor. Walk out to a plank. Hold that plank for a breath or take a little push-up. And then walk your hands to your feet. Come through your squat and stand. 3 more. Lift your abdominals as you come into that plank. Abdominals support the spine. Good. This time we'll come down into that plank and we're gonna hold it a little longer. We'll stay and hold for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands toward your feet and find your way up to standing. Okay, let's stand with one foot in front of the other, standing heel to toe. Equal weight on both feet, collarbones wide, and look straight ahead. If you want more challenge, you can close one eye, both eyes, or keep the eyes open and turn your head to look around the room. Squeeze your thighs toward each other. Draw your abdominals in. Abdominals always help with balance. All right, switch legs, other foot in front. Standing heel to toe. Squeeze your thighs toward each other, navel to spine, collarbones wide. You can look straight ahead. You can close one eye, both eyes, or keep the eyes open and look around the room. Release. Let's stand with the feet side by side. You're welcome to hold on to something for balance. We're going to lift your heels up and lower your heels down. Nice and slow. Lower the heels with control. Three more. Okay, let's try that just on one leg. Feel free to hold something for balance. You're going to lift and lower your heel. Up and down with control. It's okay if your heel doesn't go as high. That's pretty normal. One more. And then we'll switch. Two more. and we'll come down to sitting. We'll sit with the legs in front of you. Option to use the weights. All right, arms up to the ceiling. Squeeze your legs together, sitting tall. We'll hinge back, lean back, arms come down in front of you. Exhale, zip up through center. Lift your arms, lift your spine. And again, hinge back, inhale. Press your feet into the floor, exhale, lift up to come forward. Good. Using the arms as a counterbalance for your spine. Three more. Hinge back and hold, palms up, little circles. Reverse. And we'll sit all the way up. Let's set one of those weights down. We'll hold one weight with two hands, or you could do this with no weights and just have your hands together. We'll straighten the arms out in front of you, hinge back again, squeeze your knees, press your feet down, and we'll twist through center and twist the other way. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Two more each side. Back to center, and we'll set that weight down. All right, hands behind your thighs. We're gonna hinge back one more time. And we're gonna find our balance. Lift one leg up, lift the other leg up. Balancing here. Option for toe taps. Maybe tap one foot and lift, and then the other foot. You can hold the legs or let go. Four, three, two, one, and we'll set the feet down, open your knees, and stretch forward. Grab onto your ankles or feet, drawing your belly button toward your feet. Lengthen your spine on this angle. Let's take the hands behind you. Legs can be bent or straight. So we're going to move the spine a bit here. So we're going to lift your sternum up to the ceiling, squeeze your shoulder blades, arching your back. And now soften your sternum, bow your head, rounding the back, roll your shoulders forward. And again, sternum to the ceiling, squeeze your shoulder blades, arch. And then drop the chest, roll your shoulders forward, bow your head. Two more of each. Extending and flexing your spine. Similar to a cat-cow. Last one. Okay, let's find our neutral spine. Little squeeze in the shoulder blades. Let's do this with bent knees first. So we'll bend the knees, legs together, and you're gonna lift your pelvis up. And we'll hold and breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips down. Okay, we're gonna try that with straight legs. If that doesn't work for you, you can go back to the bent legs. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift your pelvis up. Hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower your hips down. Good, we're gonna see if we can add to that. And just a little note about once we're up there, it's your choice if you wanna have your head forward once you're in that lift, or if you wanna have your head in line with your spine. Just whatever feels better in your neck. All right, we're gonna lift the pelvis up, and you can either hold here, or you can try lifting one leg up off the floor, and then lowering, and then switching. I'm not sure I can do it, but you're welcome to try. Or we just hold. Good. Keep going. One more each leg, or just hold. And we'll lower the pelvis down. Okay, let's keep the legs straight, and we'll see if we can fold forward here, stretching the hamstrings. Okay, let's take the hands behind you again. This time, fingers pointing forward. Legs can be bent or straight. We're gonna do push-ups behind your back. We'll bend the arms and press up. Feel free to walk the arms back further for a little more stretch, a little more challenge. Four more. 3. Bend the arms, little pulses, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. And let's come to a Z-sit. On either side. Okay. Let's have one hand on the floor, one hand to your hip. And we're gonna roll your hip forward, back and down. Up and forward, back and down. Three more. And then center your pelvis, flex the foot behind you. We're gonna externally rotate, lift and lower that knee, keeping your foot down. Option, take both hands off the floor. Two more. And now we'll internally rotate. Press your knee down, lift your foot up. And you'll go back and forth between those, external and then internal rotation. And now lift your whole leg up and the whole leg down. 4 more. Lift up, take that leg forward, we'll switch to the other side. Point the foot behind you, one hand to the floor, one hand to your hip. We'll roll your hip forward, back and down. Up and forward, back and down. And now find the place in the center. Flex that back foot, stabilize your pelvis. We'll lift and lower your knee. You can keep your hand down or lift your hand up. Navel to spine, 3 more. Now we'll keep that knee down, lift the back foot, internal rotation. And now we'll go back and forth between those, external and internal rotation. And now lift that whole leg up and down. 4 more, lift and lower. Lift up, take that leg forward, we'll switch to the other side. And we're gonna keep going from one side to the other, maybe lifting up for a teaser in between. You can use the hands if you need, or you can try no hands. One more each side. And let's come down onto your back.
Sorry, this camera is so weird. I have to take some time to fix it. But I'm not going to do it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some setting that does that, and it's so strange.
And I didn't change it, but it decided it was going to change it.
Right. Yeah, it sort of does it without your permission.
Yeah.
All right, arms to the ceiling. We'll take one arm backward, one arm forward. Lift and switch. Stretching the shoulders here. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. One more each way. And we'll rest your arms down by your sides. We're going to do a little pelvic movement here. Tilt your pubic bone toward your nose and then forward toward your heels. And we'll keep rocking the pelvis back and forth, posterior and anterior tilt. Rolling that weight from the top of the sacrum and then down to the tailbone. Try to use your core muscles more than your legs. Lift one leg to tabletop, same movement in your pelvis. Just noticing how that feels, maybe different, maybe harder. And switch legs, same movement in the pelvis. And let's try both legs to tabletop. Keep your legs relatively still in space, so we're rotating the pelvis around the legs. Two more. Let's press your lower back down, curl your tailbone slightly up, maintain that imprint, and we'll come into toe taps. Inhale, lower one foot toward the floor, exhale, lift, and switch. Press the top of your sacrum or the top of your pants down, navel down to lift your leg up. Three, two, and one. Both legs to tabletop. We're going to flex the feet, palms to the front of your thighs. Push your hands into your thighs, push your thighs into your hands. Deepen your abdominals, maintain that imprint for another 10. Breathing, 9, 8, 7. See if you can push harder. 6, 5. Deepen your abdominals. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock your knees side to side or make little circles. Massage your lower back against the floor. We're going to do a single leg bridge. You're going to have your right foot down on the mat. Hug your left knee into your chest. So we're hugging so much that we're in a pelvic tuck. Collarbones wide. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your pelvis up just about 2 inches off the floor. Hold and breathe for 6, 5, 4. See if you can tuck a little more. 3, 2, 1, and come down. 2 more with this leg. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck your pelvis deep in your abdominals. Lift up, stay and breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Lengthen the back of your neck, relax the shoulders. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, tuck, curl, and lift. Hold and breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down and switch legs. Tuck the pelvis, tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Hold and breathe for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Take a moment to relax your neck and shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, deepen your abdominals. Lift up. Hold and breathe. 6, 5. Tuck the pelvis a little more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Lengthen the back of your neck. Tuck your chin. Tuck your pelvis and lift up. Last one. 6, 5. Deepen your abdominals. 4, 3. Tuck the pelvis more. 3, 2, 1, come back down. Both feet down, and we'll go into some bridging. Shoulder blades flat against the floor or against the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, start with that little pelvic tuck and lift your pelvis. Deepen your abdominals. Hold here for 3 breaths. Press into the big toe ball, pinky toe ball, and the heel. Deepen your abdominals with each exhale. Pull your heels toward your sits bones or under your pelvis to engage those hamstrings. And then slowly lower the spine and pelvis down. 1 more like that. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, little pelvic tuck and lift your hips up. Hold for 3 breaths. Pubic bone up, belly button down. Deepen your abdominals with each exhale. You can tuck the pelvis more, pull your sits bones toward the calves, and then come back down. Adding on, inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift your pelvis up. Stabilize your pelvis now. We're going to take 1 leg straight up to the ceiling. Step back down and switch. Straighten up to the ceiling, bend, step down and switch. Keep the pelvis level. 1 more each leg. And we'll set the feet down, lift your hips a little higher, and then come all the way down. Okay, let's add on to that. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your pelvis. Deepen your abdominals. All right, 1 leg straight up to the ceiling. We're gonna hold that leg straight. And you're gonna take that leg forward, down, and back up. 3 more, inhale, lower that leg. Exhale, deepen your abs to lift up. 2 more, stable pelvis. Lift up, switch legs. Level the pelvis, inhale, lower your leg. Exhale, lift. Good. Navel down, lift your leg up. Pubic bone to the ceiling. 1 more. Both feet to the floor. Tuck your pelvis, lift your pubic bone up just a little more, and then slowly come all the way down. Open your arms, sway your knees, or take any stretch that feels good to you. Let's take up here, form a stretch. We'll cross one ankle over the opposite knee. You can have your foot on the floor, you can lift it to tabletop, or you can reach around and grab your thigh. Press your tailbone down, press your shoulders down, and breathe. Okay, switch sides. You can have your foot down, you can have your leg at tabletop, or you can reach around and grab your thigh. Press your tailbone down, press your shoulders down, tuck your chin, lengthening your back along the floor. All right, let's release the legs. Let's grab the weights. We'll do a little bit of reclined arm work here, starting with some triceps. Weights together. We're gonna bend to the forehead and lift up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Navel down as you lift the arms up. You're welcome to add some legs. Deepen your abdominals with each exhale. Four more. All right, separate the weights, palms forward. We'll bend your elbows wide and press up, chest press. And you're welcome to add any leg variations that you'd like, or you can just rest the legs down. Four more. And we'll set those weights off to the side. And let's roll on to one side. Okay, slight bend in your bottom leg. We'll straighten out the top leg. All right, and we're gonna rotate this leg, external and internal rotation. Stabilize your pelvis. So you're twisting your leg bone, your thigh bone within your hip socket. Back to neutral, parallel. And now we'll take this leg forward and back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Two more. And back to center. Let's externally rotate. So we'll turn your knee and toes up. Same movement, forward and back. Stabilize your pelvis. Try and maintain that outward spiral of your thigh. One more. And back to center, we'll internally rotate, aim your knee and toes down, stable pelvis, same motion forward and back.
Well, not only would it hurt, I think it might take. So let's just be honest. Yes. Let's not start over. Because that sucks. But yeah, that way I can show.
Two more. All right, back to neutral or in line with your spine. Let's externally rotate again. Turn your knee and toes up. This time a little lift and lower. Point your toes up, your heel down. And now we'll internally rotate up and down here. And we'll do kind of a figure eight. Externally rotate, lift up, internally rotate and lower, leading with the toes. Toes point up, leg lifts, toes point down, leg lowers, or leading with your kneecap, I guess. So the kneecap points to where you're going. And then reverse, so leading from the heel now. Three more. And rest. Let's straighten out the bottom leg. Place your top knee down in front of you. Lift and lower the bottom leg. Hold that bottom leg up, little circles. Reverse. Pulse this leg up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Let's go to the other side. Okay, slight bend in your bottom knee, extend the top leg out, flex that foot, and we'll rotate. Twisting your leg within your hip socket, stabilize your pelvis. And back to neutral, we'll take this leg forward and back. Stable pelvis. One more. And back to neutral. Now we'll externally rotate, aim your knee and toes up, forward and back here. Stable pelvis, spiraling your thigh outward. And we'll internally rotate, aim your knee and toes down, forward and back here. Spiraling your thigh inward. Three more. Back in line with your spine. Externally rotate, aim your knee and toes up, little lift and lower here. Trying to point your kneecap up at the ceiling and keep that top hip forward. And now internal rotation, aim your knee down, lifting and lowering that heel. And now we'll figure eight, leading from the toes. Aim your toes up, lift, aim the toes down and lower. Or that kneecap lifts and the kneecap lowers. Reverse, leading from the heel. 2 more. And then rest. We'll straighten the bottom leg. Place your top leg down in front of you. Lift and lower the bottom leg. Hold it up, little circles. Reverse, navel to spine. Hold it up, pulse it up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, lower down. Okay, let's come face down on the mat. We'll bend the arms, hands just on the outside of your ears. All right, drive your pubic bone down, belly button up, float your forehead an inch or two off the floor. Tucking the pelvis, try to keep the feet down. Squeeze your shoulder blades and now lift your arms up. From here, reach one arm forward, bend that elbow back and switch. Reach the other arm forward and bend. One arm at a time. Drive your pubic bone down, belly button up. Both arms now, reach and bend. Press your feet down, press your pubic bone down, draw your navel up, lengthen your lower back. 3, 2, reach forward. Now sweep your arms out to the sides and back, lift your sternum up, lower the sternum down, reach your arms forward. Sweep back, lift the sternum up, arms forward, sternum comes down. 3 more. And we'll rest. Let's stack your palms, rest your forehead, and we're gonna move the lower body now. Drive your pubic bone down, belly button up. Again, lengthen and protect your low back. And we're gonna lift one leg up, lower down and switch. Single leg lift. Lift from the upper thigh, up from your glute. Both legs, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Pubic bone down as you lift the legs up. This time lift up and hold. Clap the legs together for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can relax here, wiggle your hips, or come into a child's pose, or whatever stretch feels good to you. Let's come to hands and knees. Just some last little stretching here. We'll do a little cat-cow, arch and round, or any spinal movement that feels good to you. Find your flat back. Let's tuck your toes. Lift your knees way up. Stretch the legs, stretch the calves. Tailbone to the ceiling. You can pedal the feet or stretch both heels toward the floor. Couple more breaths here. Okay, you're all done.